Welcome to Enterprise Fitness. I'm with Lucinda Keily, WBFF Pro Bikini athlete. Today we are doing sumo deadlifts, working the booty / posterior chain, and we might even get in some farmer's walks in it to just get our heart rate up. So we're going to focus on this to begin with, which is the sumo deadlifts. Lucinda's relatively new to this movement pattern. Relatively new. We did our first sumo deadlifting session last week, and so picking up from that, we got up to 85 kilos. So we'll see what we can do today, but picks up movements very, very well, very, very good. So just letting it warm up. Let's do 5 more reps, and then we'll move into, I'll start changing her technique and form. But this is looking fairly nice. Does need to keep the bar a bit closer. We'll put these on her shins, just so she can pull the bar in tighter. Tight. It's good. 2, sit back in it more. Sit back, sit back. Pull your lats into it. There you go. 3. 4, very strong. Good. Much better. 5, much better. Lucinda's wearing Converse when we deadlift. The reason why we've got her wearing Converse is they're flat shoes, so we don't want there to be any rockiness when she lifts. Nice and ground to the floor. So we're not paid for this endorsement, but hey, look, Mr. Converse man, if you want to sponsor us, we're always inclined. But yeah, that's why we're wearing Converse when we deadlift. So I've written Lucinda's program. Basically, because I'm seeing Lucinda fairly regularly throughout the week, I do kind of change it up based on how she feels, what her feedback is, what she's telling me, like how her food is, and also how she's looking. So just making sure it's like, you know, a line to a goal isn't a straight line. You know, it does have ups and downs along the way, and it's just like a human body. So if we do a really big session, you know, if you do a really big session, you've got to recover. It's not as simple as, all right, we're going to do a really big session and just kind of do the next big session. It doesn't work that way. You know, you got to do a big session. How does the body recover? Does it recover according to plan, or, you know, sometimes life gets in the way? Sleep, recovery, food, all these factors will depend upon how that athlete shows up the next day. So sort of just constant monitoring with Lucinda, making sure that she's feeling good. Today, she's lifting very well. Like her movement patterns, as I said, like last week, it's only recent that we've started training together, but and I've started coaching Lucinda, but her movement patterns are very, very good. So last week we got up to 85 kilos. We're going to start her working sets at 90 kilos today for 5 reps. May go heavier, but I just want to make sure her movement patterns are good. Rest, you don't need to chalk up now. See, this is what bikini competitors do. They finish a set, then they chalk up. Leave the chalk bucket alone. Fuck off. You chalk up before you do your set, not now.
I'm getting in the groove now.
Lucinda Keily, 100 kilo deadlift, 5 reps. Up. Chest up, nice and tight, nice and tight. The reason why we're doing sumo deadlifts opposed to standard deadlifts is if we look at Lucinda's hip structure, you know, there's a simple test that we do on the floor that determines where is the most optimal position for pulling. So for her, it's definitely a sumo deadlift. It's definitely a sumo deadlift, so opposed to the traditional. So also benefit of that as a bikini competitor, we want to develop the glutes because that's going to give her the full round bum look on stage, which is obviously desirable competing on stage. Already got chalk? You don't need enough anymore. Let me pull out my camera.
I got the chalk covered.
Okay. Your knees are too far forward. See, your hips aren't far enough back. When you lift, you see what your knees do? Yeah. You need to be in that position before you lift. Yeah. So your knees are forward, you're in the wrong position there, you're wasting energy. Then as you lift, as the bar comes off, then your knees move back. Your knees should already be back before. So then you reset, again, knees too far forward. So your hips need to be higher, but see what you do? See what your hips are, right? As you lift, your hips go higher. That's where your hips should start. Here's the wrong position. Here's where your hips should start. Yeah. So that's going to give you the greatest pull. See, your knees are moving in. Well, that's it, they didn't. But your knees do have a propensity to move in. Basically, you want to spread your pelvis as you do it. So you're sitting in without doing that, right? So you sit into it, spread. First of all, make sure you sit upright. Pull your hips back. Reach the bar. Start at the smooth. Pull it in. Start at the smooth. Pull it in. Get it nice and tight. Then go out to the knurling. Now you're in position. Don't rely just on these. Still squeeze the hell out of the bar. but this will give you support. Yeah. Knees are still, they're better, but I spread them harder. Back, what you need to do there, see back kind of rounds just a little bit, it's just you're not pulling your lats down hard enough. Okay, you need to pull your lats down hard enough. You're just taking it for granted a little bit. There was one where you did absolutely perfect. That one. See this? Look at your back. It doesn't move. See this is how stable that is? You pulled your lats in this position.
Yeah. I felt that too.
Yeah, you pulled it down. Look at this. Look. Down.
Yeah.
Now the reason why you rocked forward was look at this knee. It's in. You don't want it in. Pull the lats back. Focus on what you're doing. Pull the lats in, into your armpits. That's it. There you go. Into your armpits. Spread the pelvis. Pull it in. Lats more. 2. Lats down, hips back. More. Lats more. Pull down. Pull down as you lift. Pull down. That's better. Pull down with your lats as you lift. One more. Pull down with your lats. That's better. There, now we've got the fishing hook thing going. Now we're done. So you're seeing it back stable here, but bend here is okay. Bend here, no good. Stable, upper back give, okay. Other way, not good. Yeah, because I'm wearing my Italian loafers, so that's how I see, Sean. That's how I speak. Yeah, that's how I speak. No good. Yes.
You're right.
We've got some sticky tapes on the bar and stuff because you know that's what we do. No. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do some reverse hypers and a kettlebell squat, and then leg curl and single calf raises. So the reverse hyper is over there, so working the booty and decompressing the spine, but mainly just working the booty, hamstring tying, because obviously that's important on stage. High reps. Then we're going to do a kettlebell squat, but I'm going to do it as a hip hinge movement to really just, again, work on this movement pattern, do it over and over and over again so she gets more proficient at the actual movement pattern, because she's still bringing her knees forward a bit when she deadlifts. So her knees come forward a bit when she deadlifts. I want her knees be sitting really back and the knees not coming forward at all, so it's just all boom, boom, like that, right? So we're going to do a movement to support that. Then we do some leg curl and some single leg calves. So the biggest thing is that obviously training for a comp, you got to accept that the movement patterns aren't going to be perfect from day one, but it's something we work on over time, absolutely. So the supplementary work is to work on anything that isn't, I suppose, performing the way we want it to be optimal, and getting it to be optimal. So for Lucinda, it's the actual movement pattern of keeping the hips back, keeping her vertical shin as she approaches the bar. It's going to hit her hamstrings, it's going to hit her glutes, and then yeah, doing a lot of reps of it so it becomes ingrained. So hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Until I see you on the next video, train hard, supplement smart, and eat well.